Hey everybody, and welcome to the D&D podcast. Since I talked about how to play D&D yesterday, today I wanted to talk about how to DM, or how to be a dungeon master, or a GM, or a game master as some people call it. Basically, my advice is to improvise, because you're going to have some good improvisation skills in order to counter whatever your players are going to throw at you, and they will throw a lot at you. I'm sure that sounds more harsh than it came out to be, but let me kind of try to break it down as much as I can. It's always good to have a plan for your players. It's always good to, for example, what you need to do is build an entire session, or say it's a one shot or a campaign. Say it's a campaign, it's always a homebrew campaign. It's good to have the whole world built around, have a deep, rich lore behind it. Even if it's surface thing lore, it's always good to have a little bit behind it. Then to have several locations, each with their own deal, their own gist, their own story, and an overall quest. It's always good to have some side quests in there too, but it's good to have an overall quest. Now, what your players may or may not do initially is throw the entire quest off the rails, which was a fairly rare railroaded quest to begin with, and go their own separate way that has absolutely nothing to do with anything you have planned. This is completely to be expected, at least from my experience, so you do need to have the ability to improvise. And improvise heavily. That's how I was able to improvise an entire campaign, not writing down a single thing, not having any lore for any location, but just improvising the entire game. I'm still very proud of being able to do that, but I don't recommend doing that. It's very good to have everything already built and then being able to cope with when it doesn't go that way. I don't recommend trying to just pull everything out on the spot. As a DM, this is as a Dungeon Master tutorial video, this will probably be one of the shortest out there. But it's really kind of the gist, at least in my experience. You have to be able to prepare, to have a good plan, but actually executing that with the players, it will only go your way, or the way you expect it to go. Maybe 3% of the time, maybe 5% of the time if I'm being generous. But other than that, it's really good to expect anything and be able to improvise when something doesn't go the way you thought it would. That's my general Dungeon Master advice. I hope it's been helpful to any of you. I doubt it, because anyone who has been a DM before knows you need to be able to improvise. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything else I can be talking about. And until next time, roll well.